What's up? This is Ro James, and this is Voices. So I went down to Miami and worked with my guy, Salam Remy, and it was the first song we did. We was just speaking about, where I was at the particular time in my life. And I wanted to do this balance of singing, but I wanted to rap a little bit. So I started to rap the lyric or, the melody of what I wanted. He was like, I got an idea. And he put Big's verse in there. And I was like, oh, this is crazy. It works, So it was just an experiment. And so my guy, Mark Pitts, heard it. And I'm signed to Mark Pitts over at RCA. Mark Pitts used to manage Biggie. He's part of Biggie's whole everything with Puff. So yeah, Mark heard it, he loved it. Mark and them have the Biggie clearance in the estate and all that, so they cleared it and made it happen for me. You know what I mean? Easy. It's hard, man. Some days I get mad because I don't have the time to do all of the things that I want to do because I have to do it all. I have to go to radio, I have to do the tour, I have to rehearse, I have to do meet and greets, I do all my shit. I do my merch, I do all of it, man. So, I mean, it's difficult, but at the same time, you find the time and you make it happen. I mean, it's your passion, Music is the reason why I'm here, so I have to take the time away to get my music done. But it's hard, like you said. I'm learning every day, man. I try to balance and separate my real life, my personal life, from my stage, but at this point in my life, it's all the same. It's one. I think a lot of people know me as being kind of chill. So on a stage, it's a whole different, I'm me, you know what I mean? I'm free, interacting with the fans, people who never heard of me before, and then there's people who are singing along who love my shit, so it feels good, So new project comes out November 19th, my birthday. Basically, I put out a project called Smoke a couple of months ago, put it out as an EP right before the BJ tour. And I was gonna put out Smoke and Mirrors, but I waited a little bit, and so the album is called Mirrors, it's the Mirrors portion. And basically, the smoke is the distraction, man. Like, we all go through our things, our moments of trying to figure out what to do next or where we're going next. That's the smoke phase, but the mirror phase is when you come to yourself and you reflect. You realize where you've been, the things you've been through, where you're at right now, and you look at yourself for clarity. And in order to have clarity and for growth, you have to reflect, so yeah. Not to get too deep, but you know what I mean? Nah, to be honest with you, man, wasn't Prince inspired. I got to Atlanta and I worked with Tricky Stewart, and he asked me, he said, what do you want from this album? And I was like, man, I want the world. I want my Grammy. I want, I named all the things that I wanted, and he just started playing me some tracks and some music. And Excuse Me came from that, just him playing some tracks and came up with the melody and the story. Basically, Excuse Me is about an ex. When I first started this, I was in a relationship. As the time goes on, we fell out of that love, that relationship, and basically she tried to act like it was me. So Excuse Me is like, what? You got me fucked up, basically, you know what I mean? And everything in the lyrics is 100% real, from the rent to all of it. So, you know what I mean? I just wanted to be honest. It's a little different for me, because usually I don't come from the perspective of being heartbroken or hurt. So this time around, I just wanted to open up a little bit for people and, before I give up the next singles. Man, I want people to, one, go buy that shit, purchase it, download it, share it. I want people to grow and be able to reflect. Every song on there is a moment of reflection, depends on how you listen to it. Yeah, I mean, for me, like I said, every song is a reflection. So what I want people to do is to reflect, buy it, share it, grow, to learn, to play it on your sex mix, all that shit. So you know what I mean?
Good
No
R&B
pull
out
out.
this year.
Bro, that's what I do. That's my specialty. What you mean? I got like four. I got like at least 4 joints on there that you just want to press play. Rose is one of them ones, bro. Powder Room is one of those ones. You'll see. This is Ro James. Make sure you guys go out there November 19th on my birthday. Send me a birthday shout out. Download my album, get the album, purchase it, share it. Mirrors coming to you soon.
No pull out music.
No pull out music, you heard?